Welcome to Fish Talk Hunt Radio with John Hennigan, where we're going to cast and blast you right out of this world with some of the best hunting and fishing stories that you can't even imagine.
All right, this is John Hennigan, and of course we have our host Frank Selby, and this is probably more his show than mine. But we got Frank on the line with us, and do you have Jerry with you?
Yeah, I have Jerry right there. We're going to call him in about 2 minutes.
All right, yeah, we'll put him on that as soon as we come back from the commercial break. But yeah. Frank, now I have to say, Frank has the premier fly shop in Southern California, or maybe just in all of California, in Huntington Beach, where...
Newport.
Oh, yeah, Newport Beach, where Frank has been everywhere and done everything. And if you're going to bass fish in El Salto, you're going to bonefish in Belize or Florida, and, you know, if you want to catch halibut in Alaska on a fly, you just give Frank a call, and he will produce, handmade for you at a very reasonable price, all the flies that you need, and he knows works because he uses them. So anyway, I just want to mention that.
Okay, real quick, I want to thank Vons in Costa Mesa on 17th. They work so fast to get the sandwiches for my vets in the morning.
Oh, you're going to take them out?
I want to thank them personally.
Yeah, Freedom Boats is taking a trip out with your...
yes.
Yeah, how many people do you have?
We have about 18, I think, total. Yeah.
No, that'll be awesome.
So it's going to be a good, fun day.
And I will mention another time is that we have a trip and going to Ketchikan on July 12th to the 16th, and we have well over 100,000 each week that tune into us. Maybe have 250,000, but I don't know. But we talk about it, and nobody probably seems to give us and get in touch with us. So, what's the problem? Just call and we'll talk. Anyway, it's my number is 805-207-3522 if you just want to call me direct. 805-207-3522. We're going to have to take a break, and we're going to come back with Frank and Jerry in just a couple of minutes.
A few years ago, a sailor set out to design a boat shoe that was comfortable and stable, non-skid, and wouldn't mark the decks. Today, these incredibly comfortable shoes are worn by anglers, boaters, professional guides, and charter captains. Go to softscience.com to see more. Soft Science shoes and boots are lightweight and shock absorbent with just the right level of support. Several styles come in all sizes. Enjoy the Soft Science shoe in the water and out. Check them out at softscience.com.
It's time for you to take a real fun adventure. Join a hosted fishing adventure to Alaska or Baja with the staff of Fish Talk Radio. Real Fun Adventures can book you on any adventure you desire. Bring your fishing friends or meet new ones. Fish Talk Radio gets the best deals from our sponsors to give you the best possible price. Real Fun trips are inclusive, easy, no-worry packages to the most popular fish grounds. Trips start around $600. Go to REELfunadventures.com.
If you are still using a plastic hard-shell cooler, things have changed for the better. AO coolers are lighter with twice the efficiency of the traditional bulky coolers. AO coolers are the best available soft-sided cooler with 3/4-inch high-density closed-cell foam insulation. They will keep ice frozen for 24 hours in hot weather. Easy to carry, less space, it fits product inside for better performance. Go to aocoolers.com to order or find a retailer. Available at West Marine.
We have something new and exciting for all fishermen and fisherwomen, from 5 to 12-year-old boys and girls to teenagers and adults. Join the Unreal Fish Tales Fresh and Saltwater Fishing Club to get an amazing 50% discount on all Unreal rods and reels, 40% discount on all apparel, and 30% discount on all Unreal mounts. This monthly Fresh and Saltwater video contest has a cash prize up to $2,500. Members who join our Unreal Fish Tales Club anytime this this holiday season will receive a free Unreal Fishtails shirt or hat of their choice. Go to our website at unrealfishtails.com to join. It's unreal.
Fish have tails. Do you have an Unreal Fishtail to share? Unreal Fishtails wants to post it. Go to unrealfishtails.com. Real is spelled with a double E. Join the club and win big money with your short videos. No matter what, you win with half price on all quality reels and rods. Plus, huge discounts and accessories. Perfect gift for anglers. Check out the website now at unrealfishtails.com.
Catch 'em shallow, I can catch 'em deep. Open water or the back of the creek. The wind and rain to me, it's all the same. I make a living playing this game, and I thank the Lord above every time I can. I get to be a fisherman.
Welcome back to Fish Talk Hunt Radio with John Hennigan.
This is John Hennigan, and we have our host, Frank Selby, on the line with us. And Frank, as usual, takes care of things. And
we have a special guest.
I was going to say, he's got a special guest. And Frank, if you don't mind, I'm going to turn it over to you so you can introduce Jerry and talk to him.
Yes, well, first thing we want to get out of Jerry, and I know he's ready to go. I can see him. So how about telling us how to get in touch with you? What's the best time to come guiding? But first, your website and all that.
So this is Jerry Blake with Love of the Hunt Outfitters in New Mexico. Our website is LOHOutfitters.com. We provide big game hunts in New Mexico pretty much in the fall and year-round.
It's Mark in Santa Barbara.
Go ahead.
And
Frank asked me to call you.
What's the best time for me or somebody to come up to go elk hunting, and how can you help them?
So our archery hunts are in September. They run the 1st of September through the 24th. And then the season closes down for a couple weeks to let the elk go into rut, and then it opens again in October.
So that's typical fall hunting. Oh, no.
Let me call Jerry back.
Anyway, we're going to call Jerry right back. Go ahead, Frank.
Okay. Jerry will be right back. You got cut off. 1 minute. Yeah, we're at the Fred Hall Show. Up in the balcony watching everybody.
And the Fred Hall Show, I'm sorry to interrupt, but the Fred Hall Show is a consumer hunting and fishing and sport and boating show in Long Beach. And it is probably pretty much the grandfather of the industry.
Jerry's back.
And it's a lot of fun. But right now, let's get back with Jerry.
You back, Jerry?
Yeah, I'm online.
So you do a lot of different hunting. You do bear hunting. You do all kinds. Let's talk a little bit about that.
So we're primarily known for our elk hunting, but we offer mule deer, coos deer, pronghorn, Barbary sheep, oryx hunting, mountain lion, and bear. We also have some ibex and desert bighorn sheep hunts. New Mexico is just one of the best states that I've come across for the different species and great hunting. I started in Colorado and Montana as a guide 15 years ago. I've guided in Alaska for brown bear and moose, and I settled in southern New Mexico about 10 years ago and started my operation there just because it's one of the very best places to hunt in the world.
Well, Jerry, I've doing this show. It's a lot of fun because I learn about so many things. But I thought you'd be more from northern New Mexico. And as we know, New Mexico was once part of Mexico until the United States stole it from, was it 1812, something like that, in 1912. But it is still the Old West, right?
Oh, yeah, it's the closest thing. I mean, where our operation is based is right out of a town called Magdalena, and we still have a town marshal there, and a saloon, the Golden Spur Saloon, and it definitely is back in time. It reminds you of the true wild west.
Well, apparently you got some mountains around there. If you've got longhorns and sheep and antelope and bear and lions and mule deer.
Yeah, a lot of people come to me and they think New Mexico is desert and horny toads and there's not much there, but
that's a big part of it.
They call it the land of enchantment. It's the Gila Wilderness is one of the most famous places in the world to hunt elk.
Jerry, I got a couple quick questions. When they book with you, you can tell them the best places in town to stay, correct, while they're waiting?
Yeah, we provide a full service. When a hunter wants to come out, they contact me, and I'll ask them a few questions, try to get a good feel for what type of hunt and experience they're looking for, and then we have a multitude of different opportunities to take them and put them in a hunt that fits their needs and desires.
And, the thing, there's a lot of different types of hunting. Some places will raise the animals and then they kind of give a guaranteed kill. But this is the real thing. And you go up in the mountains, and do you use dogs, or how do you locate the game that you're looking for?
So we'll use dogs to run bear and mountain lion, but primarily for, all the other species, elk and deer and everything else, we're just spending a lot of time behind binoculars and a spotting scope and just scouting the area and knowing where they are. So when a hunter comes out, we're taking them into an area that we know they're at and giving them high success on opportunities.
Elk hunting, you're going to walk a lot of miles.
Yeah, I mean, you can walk anywhere from, a couple miles to 10 miles, and we've got, lowlands that is easy country for people that can't get around very well, and then we've also got some really jagged mountains that is, you got to be a billy goat to get up them.
You can take that. I'll take my electric bike.
That won't go some of the places in New Mexico. One more time, Jerry, let's get your website out again.
It's LOHOutfitters.com.
Love of the Hunt, LOH.
Yes, sir.
And that's at a Magdalena, where you've got a real Western saloon with Matt Dillon and Miss Kitty coming down the stairway, right?
Yeah, that's right.
In a little card room, and But no, that's. But getting out. I mean, elk hunting is. I mean, it's truly a sport. It's not about the kill. It's about tracking and finding. And that's not easy. No matter how good.
No, it's not, and it's definitely it's a great family experience. There's a lot of people that give hunting a bad rap, but it can really pull families together and give them, especially out here in California, a lot of people here, in Long Beach area, you wouldn't think that they would like the idea of hunting, but they like the idea of self-sustaining, eating, meat that you've harvested that is all organic. And
well, it really is. It's an American tradition, and a lot of people kind of get away from that. And it's never about the kill. It's the sport. And I mean, where do you think beef comes from? I asked somebody one time, that she eats meat, but she's very, PET friendly. And I go, where do you think beef comes from? And she said, the grocery store. But I also know people that have 2 freezers, and none of the meat came from the grocery store.
Yeah, that'd be me. My whole family, I've got 3 boys and a beautiful wife, and we live off the land.
All right. I'd love to ask you for an elk recipe, but I don't know if we have time for that. But,
I have one more quick question.
It's only 30 seconds.
I know, quick. Do you have a butcher area there that will process the meat in your town?
Yeah, we're a full-service outfit. We'll get you in there, help you harvest the game, and we've got a butcher, processor, and taxidermist.
Wow.
So it's a full turnkey operation.
Thank you.
That's
what I wanted to make sure they got it out.
Well, this is the time of the year because, as we know, hunting is normally in the fall. So we want to make sure that you get yourself put together for your trip and get in touch with Jerry. And that is at LOHOutfitters.com, right? All right, Jerry, thank you very much. Frank, we'll be back with you in a couple of minutes.
We have something new and exciting for all fishermen and fisherwomen, from 5 to 12-year-old boys and girls to teenagers and adults. Join the Unreal Fish Tales Fresh and Saltwater Fishing Club to get an amazing 50% discount on all Unreal rods and reels, 40% discount on all apparel, and 30% discount on all Unreal mounts. This monthly Fresh and Saltwater video contest has a cash prize up to $2,500. Members who join our Unreal Fish Tales Club anytime this holiday season will receive a free Unreal Fish Tales shirt or hat of their choice. Go to our website at unrealfishtales.com to join. It's unreal.
Fish have tails. Do you have an Unreal Fish Tale to share? Unreal Fish Tales wants to post it. Go to unrealfishtales.com. Real is spelled with a double E. Join the club and win big money with your short videos. No matter what, you win with half price on all quality reels and rods, plus huge discounts and accessories. Perfect gift for anglers. Check out the website now at unrealfishtales.com.
Fish on!
It's a big one.
For passionate sports fishermen who value first-class fishing experiences paired with personalized service and amenities, all-inclusive Salmon Falls Fishing Resort on the Inland Passage reinvents the Ketchikan fishing getaway. Guests enjoy exceptional gourmet cuisine, superior fishing excursions, fully guided charter or self-guided in center console boats accommodating 3 anglers, updated guest rooms and suites, on-site fishing processing to clean, freeze, and pack your catch. Rooms range from log cabin rustic to modern. Our 52 rooms offer the ultimate in comfort after a long day of sightseeing, fishing, and exploring Ketchikan. Non-anglers love Salmon Falls too, shopping along Creek Street, kayaking, hiking, whale watching, or gathering around our fire pits with a hot beverage, all at prices less than expected. Just pull up Salmon Falls Resort in your search engine.
The East Cape of Baja, Mexico is world famous for sport fishing. Dorado, tuna, wahoo, marlin, sailfish, roosterfish, and pargo. The Van Wormer Resorts make dreams come true at a price all can afford. Hotel Palmas de Cortez, Playa del Sol, and Hotel Punta Colorado have the biggest and best sport fishing fleet in all of Mexico. Call toll-free to 877-777-TUNA to find out how affordable world-class fishing can be. The finest resorts and the best boats in East Cape. Call 877-777-TUNA.
Vagabundos Del Mar Boat and Travel Club has 42 years experience introducing RVers to the joys of Mexico. Specializing in Baja, Vagabundos leads caravans and sponsors fishing tournaments, trailer boat cruises, and weekend getaways in Mexico and the West. Vagabundos Del Mar also saves its 10,000 members tons of money on low-cost auto insurance. Stay up to date on Mexican travel with the printed newsletter online at vagabundos.com or call 800-474-BAJA.
Welcome back to Fish Talk Hunt Radio with John Hennigan.
This is John Hennigan, and of course we have our host Frank Selby. And Frank has a friend of his, Ricky Zuniga. Is that right, Ricky?
Zuniga.
I'm sorry?
Zuniga.
Zuniga. Yeah, that's easy. Okay.
Yeah.
Zuniga. Zuniga.
There you go.
Anyway, and I'm a little confused. I know that you fish in Panama, but apparently you also fish in American Samoa. I know absolutely nothing about it. That's what's so fun about the show. I learn things. So, Frank, can you go ahead and get Ricky up to speed?
Yeah, Ricky, first thing I'd like you to do, I do not want to play rugby with the boys down there. They use me as a ball. But let's first get Ricky. Let's get the websites out that you run.
Yeah, that's PagoMarineCharters.com.
Pago, Pago, MarineCharters.com.
Correct. That is correct. Yeah, as you both were saying, I do Panama and Pago Pago, which is an American Samoa, and it's really the best of both worlds because, you have your international anglers that like to go to one spot and they kind of get a little bit burned out. So, they love going to these other new destinations, and really this is a new destination for a lot of people. The fishing is phenomenal there.
Yeah. Well, I don't know a lot about anything, but Panama has got some great stuff. But most of the fishing is off the coast on the islands.
Yes.
And American Samoa, I know absolutely nothing about it. Can you kind of give a brief overview for me?
Sure. It's a 10-hour flight from Los Angeles. You take a 5-hour leg to Honolulu. You drop off some of the other passengers there. You're there for an hour, and then you finish off the 5-hour leg straight to Pago Pago, American Samoa. From there, you go ahead and reach the destination there. We go ahead and pick you up, take you over to the Sadie's by the Sea Hotel, which is just an incredible little spot, too, right on the water. And it's got the best food there and the greatest staff. And then we'll take you out on 50-foot cats. We'll take you out on 39-foot cat. And we also have a 33-foot center console. And they're all loaded for bear. And the fishing is just, it's phenomenal because we have, everything is just right off the islands. This is right in the middle of the South Pacific. Mm-hmm. We're kind of in the middle of, between Hawaii and New Zealand. So we're a bit east of Fiji, but there's nothing around us. And it's just, the diving is incredible. The fishing is great. We get a lot of big GTs down there. We get the yellowfin tuna. We get blue and black marlin, of course, a lot of Dorado, a lot of wahoo. We're sick with wahoo down there, and plus we get everybody's favorite that they want to get on their bucket list, and that's the dogtooth tuna.
Yeah, that is kind of a rarity in most of the world.
Yeah, and there are definitely some major tackle busters, no doubt about it.
Well, it's something like this is new, where to me, if you fish in an area that doesn't have a lot of infrastructure, it can be a little difficult and usually expensive. But it sounds like that's not the case in American Samoa.
Oh yeah, no doubt about it. And plus, our prices for what your customers are going to, or what our customers are going to get, is very, very reasonable. They look at that, and you can't compare it to a lot of spots. I don't care if you talk about Hawaii, Cabo, or whatever. I mean, it's very, very reasonable for the amount of fishing you're getting and the equipment, and especially the boats you're going to get. It can't be beat, no doubt about it.
I got a quick one right now. How many days is the best time to come down to American Samoa?
Hawaiian Airlines flies down there. They're the only airlines that flies down from LAX, and they fly down twice a week on Mondays and Thursdays. And our trips are usually 7 days lodging, and we offer 4 days fishing in our package. Now, if the anglers want to go ahead and put more days on their charter, that's not a problem. We can just charge them accordingly. But usually, families will come down and they want to spend a little more time sightseeing. So we figure 4 days is a pretty good. Well, pretty good,
people that listen in, they go, "Yeah, that sounds great," but how much is it? Well, give us just a range.
So you're looking at, for instance, if you bring say 4 anglers per boat, you're looking at I believe it's $2,800 per person.
Wow.
And that's again for the lodging and for your boat and the transfers as well.
Dang, that's cheap.
It's very inexpensive. Yeah. There's nothing cheap. It's inexpensive. And let me tell you, if you go down once, you'll be going back all the time because all his people are great.
Yeah, they really are.
And I've seen him at the Fred Hall Show for a lot of years, and he's one of the nicest guys you'll meet.
Well, Ricky, I don't want to take up all the time, but I know nothing about American Samoa. Can you give us just a 30-second overview about what American Samoa is?
Well, it is again part of the U.S. chain, of course. I mean, it's U.S. governed, so even though some people have been bugging us about that we have Bloomberg supporters over there, but I'm not going to say anything on that.
Okay.
So, but it is U.S. governed, and it is. You do have West Samoa as well. Which,
Samoa, a citizen of Samoa is a U.S. citizen. Is that right?
That's correct. That's why it's referred to as American Samoa. There's two different islands. There's West Samoa and there's American Samoa.
Huh. And how big are the islands?
The island is, I believe, it's 29 miles long by, I want to say, 18 miles wide. Excuse me.
Uh-huh.
And it has approximately, if I'm not mistaken, the last time I heard, it had approximately 18,000 inhabitants on board.
Interesting. And what about it? Is it? Well, I guess it's just like a Polynesian where all the fruits growing on the trees that are hanging on the sidewalk.
They have all the markets around, and all the hotels and restaurants are taking really fresh fruit, and it's off the vine, so it's just totally ripe. I mean, it's just perfect. So your fruit consumption, and of course all the fish you catch is so fresh. I mean, it doesn't get any better.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah. What's a normal take one of your guys taking our wives around, showing them everything?
Well, you can do a lot of different things down there. I mean, you could rent a car there at the airport too, and cruise around the island, which isn't going to take you a whole lot of time. It will, because the speed limit on there is on the island is 25 miles an hour. So, you're kind of watching the cars pass by, and you're like thinking, well, why? At least being here in Southern California, I look at those cars going, why are they going so slow? Well, it's just a slow pace of life down there, and it's just wonderful. There's no stop. There's no.
And that's why it's so nice to live down there.
Yeah, it really.
Well,
is.
I just want to make a quick comment. And the people that live in that type of an environment, there's no stress. First of all, you can survive just by eating the fruit off the trees, and if you got a small boat, catching some fish. So so there's not the rat race of trying to pay the rent and the utilities and all the rest of it. And you get to relax.
And I do need to mention one thing. If once you have your families that come down, and some of those family members that have to have their McDonald's, well, I'm sorry to say, but there is a couple of McDonald's there on the island.
Oh. Well,
that helps.
Yeah, I guess.
Mark, what do you think about that?
That sounds like an amazing place. I'd love to go there.
Yeah, let's go. I said I don't know anything about American Samoa, and this is fascinating. I know that some of the wrestlers and the Samoans tend to be on the large size.
Yeah, got some great football players that have come out of American Samoa. Some incredible athletes, no doubt about it.
Yeah.
Hey, my best friend when we play rugby in Hawaii, they actually would just pick me up and run when I had the ball. I thought I was going to die more than once. You get a 600-pound guy on you.
Yeah. Anyway, we got about a minute, Frank. But,
okay, definitely we want one more time to get out all of his information. And what's the best time to come down to go fishing with him?
Our season is November through May, so that's probably, if I was going to go ahead and pick some prime dates, I would say November through January, and then I would pick about end of February through like the 1st of March.
But it's always good.
Yeah.
And that is Pago marinecharters.com, correct?
That's correct.
Pago. That's I don't know what that means, but it sounds good.
Well, you got me on that one too, because I really don't know what Pago means either. but we can find out together.
Yeah, there you go. So, are you based out of California?
Yes, I'm a representative here of Pago, and I'm an Orange County boy out of Anaheim.
Oh.
So if anybody wants to go ahead and get in touch with me here too, they're more than welcome to email me at rrzuniga at AOL.com.
That's too complicated.
Okay, not a problem.
But you can listen to it online again, so just say it real slow.
You got it.
Say it real slow now. Quick.
Okay. rrzuniga at AOL.com.
All right, so just tune into Fish Hunt Talk or Fish Talk Radio and listen to it, and you can get in touch with American Samoa. Man, Frank, that sounds great. Let's go.
The road stretches for miles in front of you, and with the Ram 1500, you'll be able to reach mile after open mile. It gets a best-in-class 25 miles per gallon highway, so your destination won't just be determined by your gas gauge, but by your gauge for achievement. And the Ram 1500 is the first ever back-to-back Motor Trend Truck of the Year. Guts, glory, Ram. See your local Ram dealer today for great deals. EPA estimated 25 mpg highway based on V6 4x2.
A full-service fly shop, His and Her Fly Fishing, offers FFI-certified international fly fishing instructor and guide service with Frank Selby. Listen to Frank as host of FishHuntTalkRadio.com or listen live Saturdays at 9 a.m. Pacific Time on Sirius XM Radio Channel 211. Custom flies are handmade to your order in-house in Newport Beach. Fishing in Mexico, Belize, Florida, or the Rockies, Frank and the staff will deliver exactly what you need. Flies and gear. Google His and Her Fly Fishing. Alaskan RV Butler, guiding, fishing, hiking, sightseeing, adventure. The Alaskan RV Butler, like a cruise on wheels in the comfort of an RV. View the wonders of Alaskan interior, streams, ocean, and wildlife. Or fish for the big one, all while pampered by Mike, the Alaskan RV Butler. Mike's inclusive tours serve butter-drenched shellfish and mouth-watering steaks. Mike is your personal chef, chauffeur, guide, and planner. And for the real Alaska, contact MikeRVButler at gmail.com. That's MikeRVButler at gmail.com.
We have something new and exciting for all fishermen and fisherwomen, from 5 to 12-year-old boys and girls to teenagers and adults. Join the Unreal Fish Tales Fresh and Saltwater Fishing Club to get an amazing 50% discount on all Unreal rods and reels, 40% discount on all apparel, and 30% discount on all Unreal mounts. This monthly Fresh and Saltwater video contest has a cash prize up to $2,500. Members who join our Unreal Fish Tales Club anytime this holiday season will receive a free Unreal Fish Tales shirt or hat of their choice. Go to our website at unrealfishtales.com to join. It's unreal.
Fish have tails. Do you have an Unreal Fish Tale to share? Unreal Fish Tales wants to post it. Go to unrealfishtales.com. Real is spelled with a double E. Join the club and win big money with your short videos. No matter what, you win with half price on all quality reels and rods, plus huge discounts and accessories. Perfect gift for anglers. Check out the website now at unrealfishtales.com.
It's time for you to take a real fun adventure. Join a hosted fishing adventure to Alaska or Baja with the staff of Fish Talk Radio. Real Fun Adventures can book you on any adventure you desire. Bring your fishing friends or meet new ones. Fish Talk Radio gets the best deals from our sponsors to give you the best possible price. Real Fun trips are inclusive, easy, no-worry packages to the most popular fish grounds. Trips start around $600. Go to REELFunadventures.com.
Welcome back to Fish Talk Hunt Radio with John Hennigan.
This is John Hennigan. Of course, our host, Frank Selby, will be here momentarily. But right now, a very good friend of mine, one of the greatest guys that you've ever met, is Scott Brown. And this guy is Mr. Energy, and that's why I'm not sure what your official title is, But you're the West Coast Regional Promotional Manager or something like that. What is your title on your card?
Fiat Chrysler, so FCA, a West Region PR Manager. So I get to work with a bunch of great brands and work with a bunch of great media here on the West Coast.
Well, I want to talk about this because the brands that you have, I mean, there was a time when Chrysler was in the ditch. And then, they tried to, I guess Mercedes something bought it for a while and it didn't work. But in Fiat, which is actually they're the largest car company in the world, aren't they?
Well, no, we're middle of the pack. I mean, there's a couple behemoths, General Motors and Volkswagen and Toyota, and we're significantly below them. But our relationship with Fiat for the last 11, 12 years has been fantastic.
Well, it's not Fiat. They make the Mini, and they've got such an incredible, and honestly, worldwide, the quality of the cars that you're going to buy. And there used to be, you wouldn't want something from South Korea, or Japan's been, pretty well represented as for quality. But there's so many cars out there that really do have good value, and they're high quality.
Right. Yeah.
Fiat has just really jumped ahead of the pack.
Right. Kelley Blue Book, one of the big car shopping websites, just gave Jeep and Ram, residual value awards, and those are some things that we really appreciate because residual values are based on what consumers are willing to pay for a used vehicle.
Well, I was just going to say, if you're thinking of buying a new car, take a look and compare what's going to be worth 2 years from now, and that's what you're paying is cost per mile.
Right.
And if you buy a car for $30,000, and then you see if it's 2 years old, it's only worth $15,000. That's not the car to buy.
Right.
But,
right. Well, Ram Truck is one of the highest residual values for trucks, and a lot of our Jeeps, have some of the highest residual values. So, and that's a lot to do with our relationship with Fiat and some of the things we're doing with them.
I was just going to say, I understand that Dodge Ram has actually passed Chevy pickup trucks as sales.
Yeah. For the first time in decades. Last year, Ram Truck had over 700,000 sales, over 633,000 truck sales, and really made a big push. We've won Truck of the Year twice in a row from Motor Trend. But you look at the powertrain technology. We've got mild hybrids. We've got diesels. You look at when you get the big diesel in the Cummins, you can get 7,800 pounds of payload and 35,000 pounds of towing with arguably the best engine out there.
Well, there's so many cars out right now that Scott that they produce horsepower. Like, what in the heck are you going to do with that horsepower? So it'll do 160 miles an hour, but I don't think you can be driving that around the freeway at 160. But the powertrain. Especially on the trucks where mileage is, let's put it this way. The difference between 30 miles per gallon and 40 miles per gallon, that's important. Right. But the difference the difference is like between 15 and 20 miles per gallon. That's percentage-wise, that's huge.
Right.
And when you can when you can buy a pickup truck that gets the same mileage as a car, that is huge. So would you comment on that?
Well, I mean, with a Ram 1500, and again, it was all new 2 years ago. The best interior of any truck, the best safety features of any truck, adaptive cruise control, forward collision monitoring, full stop. But now you can get, say, the Eco Diesel. It's a 3-liter diesel motor. When you combine the fuel economy that we get with this 3-liter diesel motor, 480 pound-feet of torque, going up to 12,000 pounds, 260 horsepower.
Whoa.
It has a 33-gallon gas tank in this truck, and in a 4x2, you're getting up to 32 miles per gallon. And so you can do the math.
Gosh.
You can do the math, and that's over 1,000 miles of range. So, someone like you that likes to drive down to San Lucas.
Oh, Frank, is that you?
Yeah, I do.
You're back. We're talking to Scott.
I know. I was just listening to that. You know, he said 1,000 miles. That's we're
on a tank of gas.
Back to Kansas.
And a tank of gas. Frank, we got an echo coming from you.
Now
is it me or is it?
Anyway.
Am I fine?
Yeah, now that's much better.
Okay.
But anyway, we were talking about, you know, I got really excited a couple of years ago when Scott was talking about that 3-liter. Man, that is incredible. I'm a car guy from the old days, where if you could get 1 horsepower per cubic inch, that was what you strive for, but you never could. Right. Very difficult to get. So right. You got a 300 cubic inch engine and you get 300 horsepower. That was the ultimate. But right. Now you're getting that out of a 3-liter diesel engine. That's incredible.
Yeah, and 480 pound-feet of torque. And with the truck, you know, whether you're hauling boats or you're out wheeling, getting into the backcountry, that's the torque is what really. Yeah. That's the power.
Well, just to real quickly, the difference between horsepower and torque. Horsepower is the amount of energy that can be produced, but torque is what you might call the twisting power, and that is what, you know, especially at lower speeds or in a truck, you know, it gives you the ability to pull.
Right, that's the power, so to speak. Power, right?
Yeah. And so it can be confusing, but normally the torque is lower than the horsepower.
Right.
And to get that kind of torque, or, you know, the ability to produce the power from the horsepower out of a 3-liter engine, that is incredible. And the mileage. Now, where is this diesel? Where's this diesel engine available? Yeah.
Yeah, and that's a 4x2. The 4x4s are rated at 29 miles per gallon. But still, pretty phenomenal. You know, that used to be, you know,
used to be 12. Yeah.
Yeah, well, yeah, it used to be 12. You're right.
But, no, that's absolutely incredible. Technology has really jumped. You know, it used to be in the old days you could do some things to trick out your engine. You don't want to mess with it now. They've got it all tricked out for you.
You don't. I mean, the engines are getting pretty complicated and very, very finely controlled, right? I mean, just eking every bit of energy
worse than a computer.
Yeah.
Well, it is. I mean, it's computers. Computers are. The technology in trucks. It's the computers that have allowed us to do some of the things that we've had.
Well, I just want to mention real quick, as Dodge Ram, I think I know is one of your babies, but you know, Fiat itself has come up with some pretty incredible stuff. You want to just take 30 seconds to comment on that?
I mean, man, you're touching on something we could talk all day about. But you know, there's a valve train called multi-air. So everybody talks about variable valves. Well, Fiat's got a thing called multi-air, which basically is infinitely variable valves, right? And a valve is something that opens and shuts to control gas or control exhaust. Well, if you've got something now that is controlled via computer and it's not controlled by, you know, a piece of steel, which is a camshaft, well, now all of a sudden you can very precisely control fuel flow and combustion and exhaust and infinitely variable valve timing is what I like to call it, instead of, you know, valve timing or variable valve timing.
But no, you got some fun. Well, I'm just talking about the fun stuff.
Well, yeah. Well, when you consider they own Ferrari, or, you know, a big chunk of Ferrari, and you know, Dodge has got Hellcats and Demons and
so they still make
Jeep.
those?
Oh yeah, for sure. You know, we're just wide body Charger, so you know, when you got a 700 horsepower motor, putting as much rubber underneath it is a necessity.
Yeah, it's like.
I got one quick question. Yes. What's your favorite truck?
Well, hey, you know, right now it's a Jeep Gladiator.
Really?
Yeah. So Jeep has returned to the truck market. They last made a Gladiator in 1992. They've been out of the truck market going on 30 years. They're back. You know, Jeep stepped out of the truck market because we have a relationship with Ram truck. And so why make a Ram and a Jeep? This was done in 92. Well, this Jeep truck is really a lifestyle truck. The top comes off, the doors come off. You know, it still will pull a trailer 7,700 pounds. So it's a little bit lighter duty than the Ram trucks, right?
Well, the other thing is it's comfortable.
Yeah, well, they're now comfortable. They're not the penalty box that they used to be. But, yeah, this new Gladiator is just awesome. It'd be perfect for pulling a bass boat or, a 5,000-pound trailer.
Or it'll run me to or it'll take me to the grocery store.
There you go. In fun and style and safety.
It'll take me up to Big Bear in the back country.
Yeah.
Exactly. Perfect for that.
Yeah, we got to talk, Scott. I need a car.
Yeah. We need to do another fishing trip.
You know what? Oh, we got a fishing trip I'd love you to go on. And we'll see if we can possibly work it out. It's Ketchikan, July 12th to the 16th. But anyway, we'll talk about that later.
Good time to be up there, right?
Nice halibut fishing, salmon fishing is good. Last year all over was kind of slow, but everybody still got enough to bring home.
Yeah, everybody brought a box of fish home. But anyway, this year is going to be great. Anyway, we're gonna have to cut you loose. We only got about 20 seconds. But all I want to say is that you guys, when I'm talking about Fiat Chrysler and all the different brands that you have just done a tremendous job, but mainly on quality, and that's what really impresses me. That 3-liter diesel. We got to find out more about that. We'll talk later. All right, Scott. Thank you very much. We appreciate you coming on, and Frank, you're the man. We'll be right back.
We have something new and exciting for all fishermen and fisherwomen, from 5 to 12-year-old boys and girls to teenagers and adults. Join the Unreal Fish Tales Fresh and Saltwater Fishing Club to get an amazing 50% discount on all Unreal rods and reels, 40% discount on all apparel, and 30% discount on all Unreal mounts. This monthly Fresh and Saltwater video contest has a cash prize up to $2,500. Members who join our Unreal Fish Tales Club anytime this holiday season will receive a free Unreal Fish Tales shirt or hat of their choice. Go to our website at unrealfishtales.com to join. It's unreal.
Fish have tails. Do you have an Unreal Fish Tale to share? Unreal Fish Tales wants to post it. Go to unrealfishtales.com. Real is spelled with a double E. Join the club and win big money with your short videos. No matter what, you win with half price on all quality reels and rods. Plus, huge discounts and accessories. Perfect gift for anglers. Check out the website now at unrealfishtales.com.
The Soft Science footbed absorbs the shock of pounding waves, engine vibration, and even rocky terrain. Soft Science shoes are roomy and relaxed, and they drain and dry quickly. Check out the Soft Science Fin fishing shoes and boots and the Fin H2O for kayaking and canoeing. They're lightweight, slip-resistant, and won't mark your deck. See the new styles for men and women and get your pair on at softscience.com. Used by fishermen who know where to get the best fishing gear around, AFTCO makes the highest quality fishing rod components worldwide. If it says AFTCO, you know you have a quality rod. Guy Harvey Clothing, the best outdoor clothing line anywhere, is also available through AFTCO. Longest lasting, functional, and best looking clothing you'll be proud to wear. Only the very best materials and workmanship. As soon as you put it on, you'll know the difference. Look for AFTCO at quality retailers or go to aftco.com.
Fish on!
It's a big one.
For passionate sports fishermen who value first-class fishing experiences paired with personalized service and amenities, all-inclusive Salmon Falls Fishing Resort on the Inland Passage reinvents the Ketchikan fishing getaway. Guests enjoy exceptional gourmet cuisine, superior fishing excursions, fully guided charter or self-guided in center console boats accommodating 3 anglers, updated guest rooms and suites, on-site fishing processing to clean, freeze, and pack your catch. Rooms range from log cabin rustic to modern. Our 52 rooms offer the ultimate in comfort after a long day of sightseeing, fishing, and exploring Ketchikan. Non-anglers love Salmon Falls too. Shopping along Creek Street, kayaking, hiking, whale watching, or gathering around our fire pits with a hot beverage, all at prices less than expected. Just pull up Salmon Falls Resort in your search engine.
Oh, hey.
Welcome back to Fish Talk Hunt Radio with John Hennigan.
This is John Hennigan, and of course our Frank Selby, our host. And we decided to bring Scott back just for a minute. Hey, Scott, first of all, I'm proud to consider you a friend. And I just love the product that you guys are putting out. Now, one of the things that, we've talked about that 3-liter diesel engine, which is unbelievable, and the mileage and the power that it puts out. But what I'd like you to do is just kind of go over real quickly what's under the umbrella. How many different car companies do you guys operate?
Oh, man, a bunch. Fiat Chrysler, the domestic brands are obviously Chrysler, Jeep, Dodge, Ram, and then throw in Mopar, which is our parts and aftermarket fun stuff. On the Fiat side of things, you've got Fiat, you've got Alfa Romeo, you've got Maserati. Some great brands. We're talking about doing a tie-up with Peugeot at this point, and that's going to help us with more technology and more electrification.
Yeah.
But, our big brands here in the United States, the big brands are obviously Jeep and Ram truck.
Let's see. I got Abarth, Alfa Romeo.
That's under Fiat. The Abarth is a performance Fiat.
And Alfa Romeo.
Yeah, Alfa Romeo, yeah.
And, the Fiat outfit and Maserati.
Yep. Maserati is the premium. Alfa Romeo is kind of the sporting import. Fiat is the affordable, a fuel-efficient entry-level car.
The entry-level for who? But yeah.
Yeah.
But you guys have an incredible lineup of this high quality, and since you guys have taken over these companies, the quality has jumped. Man, the old school is, that's the way they used to do things. But, it's like, it's no longer Fixie and Tony.
Right.
Fiat did not have a good reputation for a long time. But
it's a completely different company.
Completely different, yeah.
Hey, I know you guys want to talk about the Fred Hall show.
Well, let's mention it real quick.
Yeah, well, hey, we've got some Ram trucks down there because those are our people. We love the Fred Hall show. We love the consumers that go there, and Ram's a big supporter. So, let's go. Let's talk about the Fred Hall show.
Well, it's happening. Well, it's by the time you listen to this, it'll probably be over.
It's all the way till Sunday. They'll have plenty of time to get down. And
we're on next week,
I actually walked by the trucks. I didn't realize it was you.
All right. But anyway, check them out. And Scott, I'll tell you what, if you're looking for, we don't want everybody calling and bothering Scott, but if you get in touch with me and you're thinking of buying a new vehicle, just let me know and I'll help fix you up.
Yep.
And
sure.
John at 805-207-3522, and we will, or I will, make sure that you get well taken care of. 805-207-3522. Scott, thank you very much. I'm so excited. I got to figure out a way to get. My biggest problem is what do I want?
That's my problem too.
Yeah. Okay. Thanks, buddy.
Thanks, guys.
Yeah, thanks, Scott.
Okay, Frank, we're going to wrap it up.
Yeah.
We'll mention one more time these people that listen to the radio and don't seem to be able to understand how to use a computer or a cell phone. Get in touch with me. If you're interested in going to Alaska, July 12th to the 16th, make you an unbelievable insider listeners deal. $1,875 all-inclusive to salmon fishing in Alaska. That's 805-207-3522.
John.
Is that us?
Let me tell you, I put up my new posters of the Fish Hunt Talk Radio.
Yeah.
I've had people tell me tunes. There was 3 other things that I didn't even know we were on.
Oh, we don't know what we're on. I mean, it really is.
I know. So I'm getting a lot of feedback.
Yeah.
They
we're everywhere.
They say you're a pain, but I say you're not.
Yeah, we're everywhere on Sirius Radio on Saturday at 3 at 2 11:22. What station was that?